Have you ever felt overwhelmed by stress, with your mind racing and your heart pounding? What if I told you there's an ancient philosophy that can help you stay as calm as a still lake, even when life throws its worst storms at you? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Stoicism. But don't worry, we're not talking about dusty old ideas from a forgotten era. Instead, we're exploring a practical toolkit that can revolutionize how you handle stress in your modern, fast-paced life. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover 10 game-changing techniques. We'll explore everything from mental time travel to creating your own Stoic support network. These powerful methods can help you transform how you perceive and respond to stress in your daily life. And if you stick with me until the end, I'll share the unconventional Stoic practice that's personally helped me evolve from a stress magnet into a Zen master in just a matter of weeks. Are you ready to unlock 10 Stoic secrets that will revolutionize how you handle stress? Then let's dive in and start this transformative journey together. Tip number 1, the Stoic Time Machine. Our first Stoic technique is what I like to call the Stoic Time Machine. This mental exercise is designed to help you gain perspective in any stressful situation, no matter how overwhelming it might feel in the moment. Here's how it works. First, find a quiet moment to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now imagine yourself 10 years in the future. Really try to picture where you might be, what you might be doing, and how you might have grown and changed. From this future perspective, look back at your current situation, the stressor that's bothering you right now. How does it look from 10 years down the line? Now, ask yourself this crucial question. How important will this seem in 10 years? This technique is powerful because it helps you separate truly important issues from temporary stressors. It's all about gaining perspective, and it's a practice that the great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius often used. As he wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Now that you've learned to time travel like a Stoic, are you ready to look at yourself in a whole new light? Let's move on to our next powerful technique. Tip number 2, the Stoic Mirror. Next up is a powerful practice I call the Stoic Mirror. This technique is all about using self-reflection as a tool to turn stress into an opportunity for personal growth. Here's the process. The next time you're feeling stressed, find a mirror. It could be in your bathroom, your car, or even the selfie camera on your phone. Look at yourself and really focus on what you see. Now, ask yourself this important question. What would the ideal Stoic version of me do in this situation? Imagine the most virtuous, wise, and composed version of yourself. How would they handle this stressor? The final and most crucial step is to act as if you are already that ideal version of yourself. Embody the qualities you admired in your visualization. Stand a little taller, breathe a little deeper, and approach the situation with the wisdom and composure of your ideal Stoic self. This practice helps you embody Stoic virtues in real time, turning stressful moments into opportunities for growth. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. With the Stoic Mirror in your toolkit, you're already on your way to mastering stress. But what if I told you there's a way to flip your obstacles on their head? Let's explore our next game-changing strategy. Tip number 3, the obstacle flip. Our third Stoic technique is a powerful mindset shift I call the obstacle flip. This practice involves transforming one's perception of stressful situations from burdens into opportunities for growth. Here's how to apply it. First, clearly identify the stressful situation you're facing. What exactly is causing you distress? Once you've pinpointed the stressor, ask yourself this pivotal question. How can I use this obstacle to practice a Stoic virtue? For example, if you're dealing with a difficult colleague at work, it is an opportunity to practice patience and understanding. If you're facing a challenging project, it could be a chance to cultivate perseverance and creativity. The key is to transform the stressor into a training ground for wisdom, justice, courage, or self-control, the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism. By doing this, you're not just enduring stress, you're using it as a tool for personal development. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely noted, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. By flipping obstacles into opportunities, you're not just managing stress, you're leveraging it to become a stronger, more resilient person. Now that you can transform obstacles into opportunities, it's time to give your Stoic practice a soundtrack. Get ready for a unique approach that will have you hitting play on calm. Tip number 4, the Stoic Soundtrack. The fourth technique is a unique and powerful tool I call the Stoic Soundtrack. This practice involves creating a personal audio resource that can center you in stressful moments and quickly bring you back to a Stoic mindset. Here's how to create and use your Stoic soundtrack. Start by selecting 3 to 5 powerful Stoic quotes that really resonate with you. These could be from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, or any other Stoic thinker whose words speak to you. Next, find a quiet place and record yourself reading these quotes slowly and calmly. Put feeling into your voice, as if you're giving advice to a dear friend. This personal touch can make the words more impactful when you listen back. Finally, save this recording somewhere easily accessible on your phone or device. The next time you feel stress rising, play your Stoic soundtrack. Let the wisdom of these ancient philosophers, in your own voice, wash over you and bring you back to a place of calm and perspective. This auditory reminder can be a powerful tool for quickly shifting your mindset in stressful situations. It's like having a pocket Stoic philosopher ready to offer guidance whenever you need it most. Your personal Stoic playlist is set, but are you ready to zoom out, way out? Our next technique will take you on a mind-bending journey through the universe. Tip number 5, the universe zoom. Our fifth Stoic technique is a visualization exercise I like to call the universe zoom. This practice helps you gain perspective on your problems by placing them in the context of the vast universe we inhabit. Here's how to do it. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Now imagine you're zooming out from your current location. See yourself from above, then your building, your neighborhood, your city. Keep zooming out. See your country, then the entire planet Earth. Don't stop there. Visualize zooming out further, past the moon, beyond Mars, out of the solar system. See the Milky Way galaxy, and then imagine zooming out even further, seeing countless galaxies in the vastness of space. Now, from this perspective of the universe, reflect on how your current stress compares to the vastness of the universe. How significant does it seem in the grand scheme of things? This practice helps put your worries in perspective, reminding you of the bigger picture beyond your immediate concerns. As Marcus Aurelius poignantly reminds us, you are a little soul carrying around a corpse. This view of the universe can help alleviate the weight of stress by showing us our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Now that you've seen your problems from the perspective of the universe, it's time to put on your journalist hat. Get ready to report on your stress in a whole new way. Tip number 6, the Stoic journalist. The sixth technique transforms you into what I call the Stoic journalist. This practice involves objectively reporting on your stressful situations as if you were a detached observer, promoting rational analysis and emotional distance. Here's the process. When you're facing a stressful situation, take out a pen and paper or open a notes app on your phone. Now, write about the situation in the third person, as if you're a journalist reporting on someone else's life. Stick to the facts and avoid using emotional language. Describe what happened, who was involved, and what the outcomes were. But leave out any judgments or personal reactions. Once you've written your report, read it back to yourself as if it's happening to someone else. This technique creates emotional distance between you and the stressful situation, allowing you to analyze it more objectively. By becoming the Stoic journalist, you're practicing the Stoic principle of objective perception. You're training yourself to see situations as they are, without the added stress of emotional reactions or personal judgments. You've learned to report on your stress objectively, but what if I told you the next technique could turn your Stoic practice into a daily game of chance? Let's explore a fun way to randomize your virtue. Tip number 7, the virtue lottery. Our seventh technique is a fun and randomized way to practice Stoic virtues in daily life. I call it the virtue lottery, and it's a great way to keep your Stoic practice fresh and engaging. Here's how it works. Write down the 4 main Stoic virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, on separate slips of paper. You can use small note cards or even cut up pieces of paper. Each morning, randomly draw one of these virtues. This will be your focus for the day. Throughout the day, especially in stressful moments, ask yourself how you can embody this virtue in your actions and decisions. For example, if you draw courage, you might challenge yourself to speak up in a meeting where you'd usually stay quiet. If you draw wisdom, you might take extra time to think through a decision before acting. This randomized practice helps you develop a well-rounded Stoic character. It keeps you engaged with all aspects of Stoic virtue and prevents you from neglecting any area of personal growth. With your virtue lottery set up, it's time to carve out a dedicated space for Stoic reflection in your day. Are you ready to block out some time for wisdom? Let's dive into our next powerful practice. Tip number 8, the Stoic time block. The 8th technique is about creating dedicated space in your day for philosophical reflection and Stoic practice. I call this the Stoic time block, and it's a powerful way to ensure that Stoic principles are actively shaping your approach to life. Here's how to implement it. Schedule a 10-minute Stoic block in your day. This could be first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or before you go to bed, whatever works best for your schedule. During this time, read a short Stoic passage. This could be from Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, or any other Stoic text. Reflect on how you can apply the wisdom in this passage to your life, especially when dealing with stress. Use the insights you gain during this time to handle stress throughout your day. By consistently dedicating time to Stoic reflection, you're training your mind to default to Stoic principles when faced with challenges. As Seneca advised, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" This practice of voluntary discomfort, even for a short time each day, can build resilience and perspective. Now that you've scheduled your daily dose of Stoicism, it's time to flip the script on a classic Stoic practice. Are you ready to focus on living, not just remembering death? Our next technique will show you how. Tip number 9, the momento vivra journal. Our 9th technique puts a positive spin on the Stoic practice of memento mori, remember death. I call it the memento vivra journal, remember to live. This practice helps shift your focus from stress to appreciation and living fully. Here's how to do it. Each night before bed, take a few minutes to write down one meaningful moment from your day. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It could be a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset you noticed, or a small personal achievement. Next, reflect on how you embodied Stoic principles in that moment. Did you show patience in a difficult situation? Did you approach a task with discipline and focus? Recognize and celebrate these instances of living according to Stoic virtues. Finally, express gratitude for the opportunity to live and practice philosophy. Acknowledge that each day is a gift and an opportunity for growth and virtue. This practice helps shift your focus from stress and negativity to appreciation and purposeful living. It reminds you that even on difficult days, there are moments of meaning and opportunities for virtuous action. You've learned to journal about living fully, but what if I told you there's a way to amplify your Stoic practice through the power of community? Get ready to build your very own Stoic support network. Tip number 10, the Stoic clan. Our final technique is about creating a supportive community to reinforce your Stoic practice. I call this the Stoic clan, and it's a powerful way to stay accountable and motivated in your journey towards Stoic calm. Here's how to create your Stoic clan. Find 2 to 3 friends who are interested in personal growth and introduce them to basic Stoic principles. They don't need to be experts, just open-minded individuals who want to live more intentionally. Set up regular meetings, this could be weekly or monthly, to discuss Stoic principles and how you're applying them in your lives. Share your struggles and successes, and brainstorm Stoic solutions to real-life problems. Support each other in staying calm during stressful times. When a member of your clan is facing a difficult situation, encourage them to apply Stoic techniques and offer your perspective. As Seneca wisely said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Your Stoic clan can be a powerful force for personal growth and a source of strength during challenging times. Now, as promised, here's the unconventional Stoic practice that's transformed my approach to stress. I call it the Daily Stoic Challenge. Each day, I intentionally put myself in a mildly uncomfortable situation, like taking a cold shower, fasting for a meal, or striking up a conversation with a stranger. This practice builds resilience and makes everyday stressors seem less daunting. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more practical philosophy, and share this with someone who could use a dose of Stoic wisdom in their life. Remember, as Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let's face life's challenges with Stoic strength and serenity. Until next time, stay Stoic.